Mind maps are reflections of the inner workings of our mind. Whether you use them for business, for education, or for a personal project, mind maps can be of great benefit to your thinking process. Beginning with a central idea, a mind map radiates outwards with each new possibility until it forms a representation, or what we call a map, of our thought processes. When we need to recall information or generate new ideas, the expansive and creative nature of a stimulating mind map is far more fitting than the rigid and repetitive structure of a document or a report. Using iMindMap 10, this video will share tips that will help you to create effective mind maps, focusing on 5 areas in particular. Starting with branches connect your thoughts and ideas in a very organic way, mimicking the method your brain uses to make associations. When branches are very long, or when they make unnatural or erratic shapes, they distract the brain from the connection it's trying to make. Shorten your branches, roughly to the length of the word or the image that sits upon it, to maximize the effect that they hold. If you keep your associations immediate and avoid large spaces, your map will better hold your focus and will allow your brain to make connections unhindered. Now you may be wondering, how am I supposed to keep branches short if there's a lot of information on the branch? And the answer is keywords. Not only is one key word easier to quickly identify, process, and associate with a memory, but one word can grow into a lot more things. Let's use Hawaiian pizza as an example. There are associations we can make with that, including the specifics involved with that kind of pizza, the sauce, the flavor, the toppings. However, as soon as we use the broader concept of just pizza, we're able to explore a much wider pool of associations. A pool that also happens to include a branch for Hawaiian pizza itself. No matter the subject of your branch, you limit your possibilities when you get specific, and your mind map becomes less useful for generative thinking. If you really do need to be specific, articulate a point, or leave details to aid your memory, you can use the Notes and Attachments panel to store that information in a place you can easily find it, without cluttering up your map and interfering with your recall. Lastly, to maximize the effect of using one word per branch, try to use fonts and text sizes that you can clearly read or can easily associate with the idea that it represents. Color is absolutely essential for mind mapping. We use it daily to identify, memorize, and categorize everything we see, providing an entire spectrum of differentiation. Color fosters creativity and new ways of thinking, so be sure to use colorful branches and text to form your own code for coordinating your ideas. Associate the colors you choose with emotions, categories, work channels, or whatever you feel is most appropriate to you. Simply remember to keep your maps vibrant and colorful, and they will always work in your favor. When creating a mind map, you're painting a visual representation of your thoughts, so make it interesting to look at. Images make use of the visual centers of the brain, and the more we stimulate those centers, the more effective our maps become. Keeping your images as close to your branches as possible will make the associations clear, and if your idea can be represented with just a single image, you could consider using that image instead of the word. Strong, vivid ideas should be represented by bolder, more abstract images so that they stand out and inspire creativity. Linking ideas visually is also possible with icons. Small and simple images that can draw 2 or more concepts together, regardless of their placement within the map. These can be especially helpful in large or intricate maps. Pulling together the previously explored fundamentals brings you to the 5th and final facet of effective mind mapping, the structure of your map. Now you may think that most mind maps share a familiar aesthetic, but the true secret of this structure can't be gleaned from just how they look, but from how they assist with memory, ideation, and recall. As you build a mind map, you'll start with the most prominent ideas and arrange them in a manner that makes sense to you. Like drawing your map in a clockwise fashion, for example. This means you'll read it back the very same way, reinforcing the priority that you allocated to your ideas simply through the order in which you drew them. It's for this reason that no one will be able to read your map the same way that you can. And it's this basic ordering of ideas that defines the structure of your maps, and what makes them completely unique to you.